All right, so today we're going to be doing the more of the physics look at the difference between the original 735, the 735 MK4, and the new 935 that was just released. So to give you an overview of what we're going to be looking at, our setup is a little different today. So we're going to be having a Palmer Monocon XL, and we're going to be switching between our input sources and our output sources. So we have our output sources. That's going to be the 735 MK4, which is going to be the guy all the way on the left. Number 2 is going to be the 935, and number 3 will be the original 735. So as you see my finger selecting these different ones, we're going to be switching from the 735 MK4 to the 935 to the 735 original 735 MKA. We'll be using Switcher Studio, and you guys will be seeing over here a quad view. That way you can have a look at our Phonic PA6 analyzer. We'll have a camera towards it. Then you'll have a camera towards which button we are pushing, and then eventually you will have an on-screen source of what tone we are generating as well. So this is going to be as close to unity as with the gain knobs we could get these cabinets. So it's off just a little bit, maybe a quarter of a decibel, but it's going to be very close for comparison's sakes. So hope you guys enjoy, and it'll show you the difference, and we're going to do it at different volumes as well. That way you can really see how the 935 shines at a higher volume. So with that, we'll let it begin. And this is going to be just pink noise and then tone generation. So the next video we'll do will actually be music, and we'll do it inside and outside. That way you can hear the true difference, but it's hard to hear through a phone, even with us using the type of microphones that we use on them from Shure. It's still going to be better off for you to see from a standpoint of what an RTA is picking up, the difference in the tone. So we're going to turn off the air conditioning in here and make it as quiet as possible. That way it'll be as accurate representation as possible. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be doing pink noise to start everything off. So as you can see in the top right of your screen, we're going to have outputs 1, 2, and 3. And output 1, like we said, is the 735 MK4. Output 2 is going to be the new 935. And output 3 is going to be the original 735. So in the top left of your screen is going to be the RTA. And we're going to be doing pink noise. So what you'll be looking for on this is just the linearity and just to see how flat the response is off of this reading. And you'll hear each one of these cabinets definitely sounds different. So I'm kind of glad that RCF didn't just go with the let's get everything as flat as possible approach, because every time that we've worked with anything, that just doesn't sound natural for a flat response. So we'll go ahead and get started with pink noise. We're going to do 3 different readings at 3 different volumes. So we will start out, and our first speaker is going to be the 735 MK4. So that's low volume. We're going to move the volume up and keep it on there a little longer. And then we're going to do a louder test here. be our loudest test here. And the next video we're going to be showing you guys is going to be going through a frequency generator just to hear the difference in tones. And we're going to do that as different volumes as well. Alright, so in this video we're going to be doing a sine wave generator, and we're pretty much going to be scanning the entire frequency spectrum starting at about 28 Hertz going up to 20,000. So as you know, these speakers are not rated anywhere in the 20s, but I just wanted to show you with this new bass control feature that they are doing with the 935, it does actually produce something in the 20s, which is kind of crazy. And it does some weird things, and you can hear clicking and audible noises when it's just a frequency, but when you're playing music through it, none of that is audible. So it's kind of interesting, but I mean, overall, when you play music or mix sound through these, they're pretty incredible. So the bottom right corner, you can see where our tone generator is and what frequency we're doing. And again, as we already know, which speaker is which up on the top left. And then our top right is going to be the RTA showing the frequency. And I have it set this time to where you can see the overall decibel rating is going to be in the top right corner. And right now it's showing 62, 63 decibels, somewhere around that. So that way you can see how these are producing the frequencies and not only what they sound like, even though it's hard to tell through a microphone, but also what they're doing from a physics standpoint on an RTA. So we're going to start out at 28 Hertz, and we're going to start out with the 735MK4. The popping sound you hear is actually the Palmer piece, but we will start out at a reasonable volume trying to attempt 28 Hertz. And as you can see, there's hardly anything on the RTA. We're going to switch to the 935. And it is doing 20 Hertz, but it has that weird overlay near 100. And now we're going to go up a little, do about 33. And we're going to go up in the volume with this. .44. And also keep in mind, in the room we are in, it's only about 26 feet deep, so it's not really enough distance for us to get full wavelengths, but this will just kind of give you an idea. So now we're going to go up in the 60s. Man, at 60 Hertz, that 935 definitely is a winner. Try going up to about 70. if we can get it. It's interesting when you get up to 16K, the 935 and the original 735 outperform the MK4 drastically. So we're going up, and I stop my hearing at about 18.5. That's about all I can hear. .935 is doing it much better than the original 735. And this is as high as these should be rated. And they are producing it. So I technically don't feel like you need these frequencies that are above most people's hearing, but the 935 and the 735 MK4 definitely do produce them. So then we're going to keep it at a pretty decent volume, and we're going to do a sweep with each speaker. So this is going to end up being a sweep with the original 735. Then we will do the 935. And it's actually producing 25K. Great ads. It does great. All right, and then the 735 MK4. Alright, so that concludes this, just showing you what all these speakers, the difference, and kind of what you can hear through, hopefully you're using headphones, and just to physically be able to see the difference in the speakers. So the next video we're going to do is going to be truly audio, letting you listen to some things, but just thought this would be good to let you see the difference between the series and how all the DSP control has just made these speakers be able to do some incredible things. So if you liked it, please hit like and subscribe. Just let us know if there's anything else we can do for you guys, and if you need any gear, just give us a call. But appreciate it, and we will be back soon with the other video.